Yo, check this out. We are going to be, what's up, y'all? You tuned into the Iceman Show podcast. I'm your host, the Iceman. Yeah, getting at y'all. Um, still trying to make some. I'm still trying to make some software additions to the channel. I'm still trying to do that. Um, just trying to find the right one. You digs? But anyway, wanted to give my down my die my die hard players an update on whether or not we're gonna go back to doing the podcast or not. I'm thinking about doing a trial run on Thursday at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Central Time, just like as a tune-up to get everybody uh, back on the saddle, so we can get it cracking. You digs what I'm saying to you? I had my shoulder surgery about 6 weeks ago. I'm still rehabbing and just trying to get my health right, man. I'm still dealing with that nonsense. So that's what we're doing right now. I fell and busted my elbow up about 2 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I'm still dealing with that. So it is what it is. What's up, Mr. McMillan? But anyway, I wanted to get at y'all real quick. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, politically. What's up, man? Trife Life, what up, baby? What's up with you? Oh man, just trying to get well, bruh. So what we gonna do? So we had the shooting in Akron. The young brother got shot 60 times, which was that's not even you can't even call that disrespectful. It's just that was some evil shit. And that debt must be paid. Just like how Facebook harasses black people, how YouTube harasses black people. All of them gonna have to start cutting checks. But the only way for that to happen is for all of us to be on code and to hold them accountable. Because none of us have the money to go hire a civil rights attorney or a constitutional law attorney to sue Google or sue Facebook or Meta. We don't have the money. We ain't got that kind of paper. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that kind of paper to sue these people in a class action lawsuit. And yeah, if we did, they would get some act right. But they ain't gonna never get no act right until we get on code and be like, we about to pull up on y'all. And if you don't cut this mess out, then we gonna embarrass you. Or we'll find somebody to do some stuff, play with your website a little bit. Okay? Cause you some problems. Mess your money up. Because that's how you get white supremacists in line. You got to mess with their money. You got to stop their money. And the threat of pulling up and violence usually gets the job done as well, especially if we pull up en masse. Y'all see where I'm going with this? We got to cut this. I'm scared to say something to Mr. White Man or Mr. White Woman because they go, they gonna contact the white Mr. White, Mr. Hunky McGee at my job and get me fired. Well, so be it. So be it. If that's all that needs to happen for you to get fired, you deserve to get fired. You deserve to get fired. If you that scared, you that cowardly, you deserve to get fired. That job don't belong to you. You can't fold that job up and put it in your back pocket and take it home. And if you got Sancho and them on your back, I'm looking at Fox News today. Now, there ain't none of this on MSNBC, CNN, none of these other so-called left wing stations. I turned to Fox News to see what the scums was talking about on Fox News. They up here, they had tables, tents set up in DC for these wetbacks to roll up, sign up for free Medicaid, for housing, welfare, and free cell phones through Metro PCS, T-Mobile. Let me ask y'all something. How many of y'all out here have the federal government paying your cell phone bill? How many of y'all got the federal government paying for your health care and you working every day? Who's paying for your house? You. But yet these people can come over here with their anti-black racism and come over here and get put on, and we just sit here and don't say nothing. And I noticed the cameraman try to put the camera on some Haitians or whoever these folks are, some black folks that was standing in line along with them wetbacks. I don't give a damn. I don't want none of them over here. Because they come over here thinking they better than you and I. You dig? So we need to continue to get on code, ladies and gentlemen. We need to continue to keep this thing going. Don't back down, because let me explain something to you. After a while, it's going to get to the point where brothers going to be like, hey, man, if you stand up for yourself at the job and you get fired, we got you. We got you. I got my own company. I hire. I might not be able to pay you too much up front, but I hire to work with me, work for me. Or I know at where I work at, I can get you on where I work at. Let me send me your resume. You got a resume? Well, let me know what's going on. And if we decide to help you, then you got to be for real. You can't be trying to jive us. You can't be the jive cutthroat brother, because we got too much of that going on already. And you got it going on in your family. I got it going on in my family. Cutthroat, jive ass niggas who ain't shit. Okay? Every time you look around, they got their hands out. Hey, cuz, hook me up. Hey, man, hook me up. Hook you up with what, nigga? Hook yourself up. You don't never do nothing for nobody. Hook yourself up, player. Fuck out of here. You digs? We got to get real, man, because Biden is constantly. But do you know at least 2 million illegals done came in here already? 2 million. So that means 2 million black men mainly are going to be out of work. Okay? The reason why they bringing these motherfuckers over here and giving them all this stuff up front is because they want to get them stabilized. And here comes these corporations, these democratic, uh, uh, a lot of these big corporations that are running this hustle and putting something in Biden's ear and Nancy Pelosi's ear. Let me explain something to y'all. A lot of these companies that donate money to the Democratic Party, they're the ones that's really pushing this open border shit. Okay? That's why as soon as this is why they keep trying to discredit Trump. They're trying to discredit Trump the best they can. And all of have you ever heard in presidential history a president on a civil matter having the Department of Justice raid their house? That's unprecedented. They're doing everything they can to try to sully up Trump's image, like that's going to make people not vote for him. No, what it's going to do is have people like you saw that dude ran up in Cincinnati, FBI got himself killed. These white folks ain't playing. Keep messing with Trump. These people have no idea what kind of white supremacist folks are out here. And once they continue to keep getting mad and angry because they messing with their boy, there's no telling what might happen. Okay? There's no telling what might happen. Now that's good cover for us because we ain't in on that mess. We don't give a damn. We ain't in on that. We're not in on that. We don't care. Let them go to jail. Let them run up in the, run up in there, threatening governors and all this kind of. Let them do that. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We need to be over here handling our business because we got a whole lot of business to handle. Because we got a lot of off-cold black folks out here that need to get called out. You understand me? I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm going to do a live stream. If I do the live stream Thursday, it's going to be, we're going to go in more in depth on that massacre in Buffalo. And we're going to get even, we're going to talk about, we're going to go in depth on what happened with those 10 people getting murdered. There's something far deeper and far more sinister that the reason why that popped off. We'll talk about that on Thursday if we do the live stream. Can you dig it? But like I said, it's going to be if I do it, it's going to be Thursday at 6 p.m. All right. Word up. For sure. So you got a lot of stuff cracking right now, man, in the streets, and a lot of it's confusing to the average person. But if you listen to the black media, you shouldn't be confused. You should know what's going on, aside from everybody else. You understand me? Aside from all these other people, because these other people don't care. A lot of black folks don't give a damn until something happened to them. How many of y'all got relatives who were, talking about that, what about black on black crime? And they the family Coon and the family Sambo, the family the family Mammy, the family Negro Bedwench. How many of y'all got family members like that was talking that, well, if we just do what the white folks do. We just comply. We won't have no problem with white supremacy. How many of y'all got relatives like that? And as soon as one of these race soldiers got on beat their son up or did something to their child at school, made their child cut their locks off or all this old racist nonsense they doing out here. How many of y'all got a relative that had nerd? All of a sudden they got pro-black real quick. All of a sudden they was, hey, cuz, hey man, I need your help. Just like that Nigerian dude that got knifed up by that white girl. Okay, it's videos of her, slapping him up in elevators. Okay, and he calling us a katas and all this kind of stuff, talking about black women this, black women that. I have my complaints about black women's behavior, but I ain't against black women. If I meet a black woman that's decent, I'm down for dating. Okay, I'm not against black women. You understand me? But if you got a lot of I'm up here in the Twin Cities, right? And up here, you got a lot of sellout niggas out here. You got a lot of off code niggas up here. And because all these niggas want to do is get a white girl. Like I said, I got family up here and I see how them niggas act. Okay? Gotta get them white girl. Okay, sound like Sneaky Pete. Hey, where the white girls at? Where them white girls at, man? Come on, man. Where them white girls at? Worry about no damn white women. Okay? Most of them ain't that good looking. Most of them below average looking. Now, and that ain't, I ain't trying to put them down. I'm just being honest. That's what I see. And you think I'm gonna sit up here and do something different just to get one of them raggedy mugs? I don't think so. But these brothers up here, man. I don't speak to too many brothers up here, too many black men up here. They ain't brothers. Because a lot of them ain't FBA either. We got a lot of Africans up here. We got a few Caribbean folks up here. We mainly got a lot of Africans, and they are off code as hell. Don't let one of them get a white woman. Oh, they showing out at Costco. They showing out at Sam's Club. Look at me and my white woman. And it's always a below average or ugly white woman. Sometimes they might have a good looking one. Very seldom. Okay? But that's the kind of silly shit these niggas on up here. Okay? So I don't really speak to too many black men up here. And some of the black men I used to hang with when I was living up here before, I done lost contact with a lot of them cats. And I ain't really hanging out like that. So, I don't know where them Negroes are. I don't have a number. I done had 50 different phones since then. So I ain't got none of them niggas' numbers. You digs? So we have to, what's important to us is making sure the Democrats fall and fail this come November. We gotta make sure they fail because they still acting cocky. They still think that in the 11th hour, black folks gonna vote Democrat in mass. I'll give you an example of sign of things to come. They have already flipped a few Democratic seats in on the House of Representatives side already. That was special elections. Okay? And from the way it's looking right now, they're gonna lose big time. And I'm gonna make sure they do. Because I ain't vote for none of them. I ain't vote for no Democrat. Oh, sorry ass Ilhan Omar just barely won her primary up here. This old tired ass brother that used to be on the city council, he tried to run against her, and in his campaign ad, all he was talking was LGBT. I don't remember him saying nothing about jobs for illegals or none of that type of shit. But everything he talked about was some off code shit, and he lost. Now he barely lost, but he still lost. But apparently he didn't say what black folks wanted to hear. Okay? He didn't say what he so where we're going with this, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Nobody's gonna do anything for us. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for us. David, what's happening, man? How you been, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of y'all say, "Hey, Ice, I've been hanging with you since 2010, 2011. You ain't doing comedy no more, man." Like I keep telling you, even before I stopped doing the live stream, guys, listen. We ain't living in a time where you could be out here playing, and it's wartime out here. You got a president that hates your guts. You got a vice president that hates your guts, and you got a Congress that hates your guts, as well as the state, city, and county representatives that hate your guts. B the Great B, what's happening, man? Can you dig it? Man, we better wake up. If we ain't woke up to smell the Starbucks coffee yet, you better wake up to smell it. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna get worse for us if we let these Democrats get another majority in here. You want some more Asian hate bills? If you want some more Roe v. Wade nonsense going through Congress, if you want to do that kind of stuff, keep voting for them damn Democrats. Don't vote for no state representatives. Don't vote for no mayors. Don't vote for no county supervisors. Don't vote for no city council members. Be like, we sitting this one out. And you know what's funny? 90% of all the Trump-backed Congress people who are running against incumbents, whether they in the primary, 85 to 90% of them lost. Did y'all know that? This is why they on Trump bump. Because Trump is kicking they ass, and he ain't even in office. 90% of Trump-backed candidates are winning. Now you know why they on his ass. I mean, they tried to impeach him. That didn't work. They tried to sully his name on some Russia shit. That didn't work. Try to say he was doing undercover deals with Putin. That was a lie. They said he was in bed with Putin. That was a lie. Just because he's friendly with a motherfucker don't mean. And you know what Putin said about Trump? He said the reason why he didn't invade while Trump, because they have been planning on invading Ukraine for the last 10 years. Okay? I heard about this shit on Wilma Leon's show. Dr. Wilma Leon's show on Inside the Issues on Saturday morning. My frat brother. Yeah, exactly. Liz Cheney got her ass whooped. She was up there whining like a little bitch. I'm gonna do everything I can to keep them having Trump win. Well, bitch, I guess you're gonna have a whole lot of time to do that because your ass gonna be at home in November. Okay? See, they showing you exactly what time it is. and all the left-wing media is trying to show some other shit that ain't true. Exactly. They had you right. You're right. B the Great B. Russia took Crimea. Did Obama do anything? No, he didn't do shit. Now they getting ready to send $774 billion worth of aid over there. They running that through Congress right now. You put the Republicans in there, that shit's gonna stop. Do you know they are flying Ukrainian soldiers to come live over here? Last week, some old Ukrainian nonprofit or somebody, they had some shit popping up. They had some shit on the news where they were talking to these guys and giving them food and all this kind of shit. They trying to get them to get them emergency visas so they can stay here. Are you serious? I just did a video for my paid subscribers. I was just telling them, I said, man, did y'all know that on Fox News, they were showing, you know how you go to a job fair and they have all these long tables set up, DEA, FBI, Target, Walmart, and you go to a job fair, you go to all these different people, tents and stuff, you go to these people tables. That's how they had the shit set up in DC, where these no good illegal aliens can get free health care, Section 8, welfare, WIC in a one-stop shop, no documents, no nothing. When one of your little cousins got pregnant and she had to get on welfare, how many goddamn documents did she have to bring down there? Had to bring the child's social security number, had to bring his birth certificate, she had to bring her birth certificate, she had to bring this, that, her driver's license, her state ID. She had to have a picture of her asshole taken up. She got to take a picture of her asshole with her phone to make sure it's her. She took that up there. That ain't good enough. But Sancho and Maria can just step right on up, get free housing, free health care, Medicaid, and free cell phones through Metro, PCS, T-Mobile. Those of you who are diehard Democratic voters, you need your ass kicked. You need your ass thoroughly kicked. You need to put your ass up in the air and just let all of us just line up and put our size 12 shoe dead in your ass. You need to have a foot broke off in your ass. For you taking your ass down there. I ain't gonna tell nobody I voted for Biden. I know some of you niggas voted for Biden. Hope you'll grow a brain this time and not vote for his sorry ass. You see what he done to your ass. Where's that Build Back Better plan, huh? Where's that at? Where's that lift every voice plan? According to Ice Cube, he still ain't heard from Biden's administration yet. Not that he's waiting. Hey man, it's late in the day for the bullshit. A lot of you young brothers that are in the chat room right now, a lot of y'all have been suffering over the years because of these no good policies by these Democrats. When illegal immigration goes up, black employment goes down. Black unemployment goes up. Okay? When illegal aliens, when more of them come over that border, more black men get locked up in prison. Did y'all know that? There's a cause and effect to all this shit. Now, I ain't got time to talk about that tonight, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, man, it's got late in the day, bro. It's late in the day. Look, man, I still got a sense of humor. I still like joking around, but right now, this ain't no joking time, bro. We are currently in a modern day civil rights era, like we were during the 60s. And George Floyd was our Emmett Till. That's why I tell you, young brothers, you need to have a reference of history so you know how to fight for yourself. Because the problem with us is we always got that fuck that nigga, fuck that hoe, fuck that bitch, fuck that black bitch, fuck that nigga over there. We have that attitude, that cutthroat attitude toward each other, and we all suffer behind it. I was I was homeless almost 4 years. It shouldn't have been that long, not between the VA and my father. I had a brother that could have took me in. The only people I had take me in were people who had ulterior motives. Okay? And to this day, I don't talk to them people because I know they full of shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. D. It's turning. This country's turned to a sanctuary nation. And you know what I like about what Governor Abbott is doing down there in Texas? He trucking their ass, busting their ass all the way up to D.C. and New York City. Now all of a sudden, Mr. Mayor up there in New York City, why y'all bringing all these people? We ain't got no. No, y'all want these motherfuckers over here? Here they go. I'd have did the same goddamn thing. Because you know they ain't gonna send them back. Where they gonna send them back to? They ain't trying to help them motherfuckers in the state of Texas. And believe it or not, I lived in Texas off and on for about 30 years. Let me tell you something. Those American-born Mexicans don't like them wetbacks because they are fucking with their money. They drive down their money. Okay? I done talked to them. They say, hey man, I don't like them motherfuckers coming over here. Because when they come over there, that means I get railroaded. Believe it or not, Amazon hires a lot of them motherfuckers because that work is so hard. Just like her work is extremely hard at UPS. I done worked at UPS and FedEx. You got to be in shape to do that kind of work. And a lot of black folks is like, man, I ain't doing that shit for no long period of time. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get on code and handle business. Justin, what's up, baby? I'm telling y'all, man, I'm going to keep ringing the doorbell on this shit. And I know some cats are going to be like, Ice, man, when we going to get some jokes? No, nigga. You know, go listen to Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud channel if you want to hear some jokes. This ain't a comedy show. This is serious business. You understand me? I'm sick and tired of people who ain't even citizens of this country getting put on while black men are getting moved to the street. Now, yeah, you go to cities like this, you might have more meth head and crackhead and heroin addict Caucasians up here that's out here trying to steal people's packages. But you know how those of you who got that ring thing on your front of your house or your apartment, man, somebody posted a video from their ring monitor, their ring camera, where this white girl, she went around to the next door neighbor's house, and she walked like this, walking next to the wall like this, trying to try to keep from having the camera catch her stealing these people's package off these Amazon packages off they porch. That's why I tell there's walls on both sides of my porch. I be telling the Amazon people, hey man, don't put them. What y'all doing, man? Don't put my packages right there in the middle of the damn step right there in front of the door. You can see that shit from the school. You can see that shit from the street. What you doing? But most of them, what they do is they put it off to the side. So they can't, they can't see it. Because if they know there's packages sitting right there in plain view, they gonna step to you and they gonna get them. So the thing that I'm trying to convey to you guys is this: base man, walk downtown, baby. So we as black men, I feel an affinity and I feel a duty to you guys. And you guys owe a duty to all of us to be on code. We ain't gotta like each other. It's gonna be brother. See, black folks, look, there's gonna be Negroes you ain't gonna like. We have to get out of this. I gotta like you shit. I deal with people I don't like every day. I don't too much like this dude. Sometimes I don't like the neighbor that I'm cool with. Sometimes I don't like his ass. Sometimes I'm in the backyard, cutting grass or doing shit, and he'll pop over his head or pop over the gate, because he about 6'2". His head will pop over the gate. I'm like, God, hit this motherfucker. Because I be trying to get shit done, and I don't like stopping. Well, I gotta take my earplugs out for my iPod. I'm listening to music so I get this shit done. And this motherfucker, I gotta take out the shit out my ear and talking to his ass. And I'm like, come on, play. I got work to do, man. So I'll talk about 5 minutes and I'll be, hey man, let me get this shit done. I don't want to be out. I don't want to be out here. So, brothers, I'm telling you, I can't say that more. I'm telling you, this is how we take care of each other. And brothers, I'm gonna say this in closing: we got to get off that cutthroat shit. Okay, that cutthroat shit that we be doing, we gotta stop that shit, man. I got family, man. Them niggas are, they'll cut my throat in a minute. I got a brother that ain't shit that'll cut my throat in a minute. I got a father that does that same cutthroat shit. We got to get off of that. That's not black culture. Being cutthroat and shitting on each other ain't black culture. That's just shit that niggas do because they don't have no love for themselves. They got that's a self-hate nigga right there. And if he hates himself and you come to the picture, guess who else he gonna hate? You. And you know why? Because you look like him. And you need to know how to spot these type of cutthroat, no good niggas so that you can spot this guy and know when to go do a 180 and go into another direction because you ain't trying to do business with this dude. It's just like a black business. If you go to a black business, let's just say a greasy rib shack. You take your ass over there, say, man, I'm gonna give me some ribs tonight, Ice. Oh, go ahead and give me some ribs. You go over there, you got your mouth all set for some ribs and shit. You go over there, get some ribs, and the ribs, the ribs look like and taste like they took the slab of ribs, and just rub it through the crack of his ass. Okay? And then when you tell him that the ribs taste like both sides of his asshole, he gonna be like, hey man, hey, ain't nothing wrong with them damn ribs. They bought them, they ate them. See, that's being cutthroat. You know you ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to treat people like that, but you're doing it anyway because you think that's the culture because that's what kind of household you grew up in, where everybody was fucking over everybody, stealing everybody's shit, wearing each other's clothes and lying about it, stealing other niggas' shoes. I didn't live in no house like that. If that shit would have popped up, somebody would have got beat down. Plus, I would have went off on somebody. You ain't gonna be wearing my goddamn stinking my clothes up. And that never really happened with me because I was the youngest and the smallest in the family. So nobody could wear my shit anyway until I got, until I became, got about 25, 26. Okay? Because upper body, I'm the same size. All of my brothers, including my father, we about the same size in the shoulders. I'm wide, I'm just not tall. Anyway, this, unlike any other time in history, we are at war. And they are showing us that we are at war. Whenever you shoot an innocent man running away from you 60 times, making Swiss cheese out of him, I don't know if they had anything left to put in the casket after getting shot 60 times. That had to have been a closed casket film. Only took a couple, and I was trained when I was going through criminal justice undergrad. If a suspect is unarmed and running away from you, you are to chase him and apprehend him. You do not hit him with your car. You do not shoot them. And the reason why that's been allowed is because of that immunity, that qualified immunity shit, where talking about cops can't be prosecuted. Well, ask Derek Chauvin and them other three knuckleheads. Okay, they up here copping pleas. The old Buddha head, the Asian dude who was second in command when they was accosting and murdering George Floyd. He talking about he done found Jesus in his jail cell. So that he should give him a lenient sentence. I'm like, are you serious? You found Jesus, nigga? You found white Jesus? Where was he? Under the toilet? Was he in your trunk, nigga, under the jack? Oh, they always find Jesus when it's time to get sent up the river, don't it? Don't they? Pathetic, boy. But look at here, y'all. I'm gonna get on off of here because I got some shit I gotta do. Oh, it's all good aside. We good, man. We velvet, brother. No, you don't have to do nothing, brother. We good. We good, man. Like I said, you know, if we've had our disagreements or falling out in the past, that's just you being you and you being me. But we came together and found common ground, and that's what's more important. You understand? I appreciate you being who you were at that time because you were being yourself. You weren't being fake. So I can still appreciate those rough patches you and I had. Okay, but we good. We velvet. But I just want to implore all of you brothers and sisters who I know are ride or die podcast fans. Uh, I want you to know that we have to we have to stay on code and represent and take care of each other. And brothers, I know some of these cats you don't know, but the cats you do know, like D Fernandez, I know some of y'all know each other because y'all been listening to me for over 10 years. Some of y'all know each other. If you having some issues and you need cat, you need don't be afraid to ask for help. Say, hey man, something happened. I don't want to talk to everybody in the chat about it. Can I email you here, or here's my number? Holler at let's talk offline about this. I got a serious situation that popped off over here where I live at. Don't suffer in silence. That's not what we're gonna be doing from now on. I don't want brothers and sisters suffering from silence, suffering in silence. We got to get off of that. You matter. Your vote matters. Therefore, if there are no reparations, no tangible reparations on the table, then you get no votes. Cut the check. No reparations, no votes. Okay? You put that Put that hashtag in here. Okay. It's put up a shut up time. Let's show all these people who say black people can't come together to do nothing. Let's all those folks that say black people can't get on code. Let's prove all of them wrong. That black men can look out for each other and not expect somebody to give them something. Okay? Because like I said, the old cutthroat Negro shit where you, hey, Ice, let me get 200, let me hold $200, and I cut you now cash app you $200, and then you turn around and I never hear from you again. No thank you, no nothing. Then I know I just got finessed. We got to get brothers like that out the paint. Get those relatives out the paint. All my relatives to be around here screwing each other over, I don't deal with them niggas no more. I don't deal with them no more. And the smarter I get and the more on code I get, I ain't missing them niggas because I don't want a bunch of fake cutthroat niggas around me. And neither do you, because they're going to sabotage your life if they can get away with it. You digs? All right, y'all. Hopefully we can do this thing on Thursday, 6 p.m. right here, this channel. Hopefully I can integrate some of this software. I need to integrate overlay software. So I'm going to have to download some shit right after I get off here with y'all. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. You know, I always tell y'all that. Keep a head on your swivel. Watch out for yourself. Watch out for your shorties. Okay, you dig it? And stack your chips and continue to, build your empire. Fuck Fortnite. Build your empire. You dig? All right, y'all. I'm going to get at y'all. Y'all take care, man. God bless. Love you guys. Hopefully, if we do the thing on Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Time, all right? One love.